The test is in 5 days. Everyone in your class just seems to grasp the concept like it is common sense and are ready for the test. Everyone except for you. I've been in this situation far too many times where everything the teacher says just sounds like gibberish and I feel like I'm going to fail. What's up guys, my name is Melvin Fung, graduated with IB 45, and today I'm going to let you in on my secret on how I always manage to get full marks every single time. To the point where no matter what the subject is, biology, psychology, history, chemistry, computer science, you name it, I'm 100% certain that I will get full marks. Firstly, I need you to change your mindset. We're not here to learn, but to maximize our grades. Think about it. Do you still remember the concepts you used in your biology or history exam 2 years ago, or even last year? The answer is no, and that just goes to show how the educational system isn't created for learning, but seeing who can score the highest. This is very important for our later steps, as it will be our foundation on how we actually study. What I mean by this is that because people believe that they are here to learn, they believe that studying is reading the textbook and trying to understand the concepts. After reading and understanding the concept, try and recite it. How much of that concept did you miss exactly? How many points will be deducted because of that? Now, how you should be studying is memorizing condensed notes that guarantee full marks. The formula for studying is the same for every single subject. Simply memorizing condensed notes, whether it's history, biology, economics, or chemistry. Think about it. Have you ever completed a test, fully answered, but still uncertain whether you got high marks or not? That is because you are unsure whether the content you revised was correct. However, by memorizing condensed notes that guarantee full marks, after completing the test, you'll be 100% certain that you got full marks. In fact, during the test, when you see the keywords, you don't even need to stop and think about the answer, but instead you just regurgitate whatever you memorized. This is very important as it not only ensures you get full marks on every single question, but it also buys you time as you no longer need to waste time thinking and can use the time saved for other questions. So now you may be wondering, Melvin, what are condensed notes and how can I get them? Condensed notes are notes that gather the best information from school resources, textbooks, and online sources, and then shortened to minimize the content needed to be memorized for the test. It is basically the least amount of information needed to be memorized in order to get full marks on your test. Now, how do you actually make these notes? It's a very arduous process, but basically I want you to copy off your teacher's presentation and then at the same time do external research to ensure your teacher's information is correct. Because as y'all know, teachers are lazy and they get paid the same amount regardless of whether they work extra or not, and hence they work the bare minimum. And also, they don't give a fuck about you, so if they accidentally gave you false information, they're not going to lose sleep at night over you making a mistake on a test because of them. So make sure to double check your teacher's information, because countless times the teacher has marked me wrong for using their exact explanations verbatim. After double checking the information, cut out the fluff, make it shorter and easier to memorize without taking out important details. However, if the teacher takes information from a textbook, then I want you to read that textbook instead of their presentation and condense the information into your notebook. Your notes can be handwritten or typed, it doesn't matter. However, there's still a chance that your notes may not be what the mark scheme is looking for and hence get marks deducted on your test. The only way to know is to actually test your notes in the tests and exams and then updating them after. However, this is a very risky approach as this could hinder your predicted grades. The solution to that is to use someone else's condensed notes that have been tested and proven to guarantee full marks once memorized. Such as my notes that have been meticulously crafted and tested for 2 years straight to guarantee full marks once memorized. Listen again, simply by memorizing my notes, you'll be guaranteed 7 out of 7 for your IB tests and exams. You now no longer need to spend time researching, condensing, and making notes, and instead can just start preparing for the test immediately. In fact, since my notes have been guaranteed to get 7s, you have 100% certainty that simply by putting in the effort, you will succeed, instead of spending countless hours preparing and still not getting the marks you aimed for. And if you feel like this is something you want to do, make sure to check out the link down in the description below. If not, no problem. Either way, I just want to help you succeed in doing this. Now, how you should memorize is basically covering the note, reading the definition or explanation below the keyword out loud, and then covering it up again and trying to recite it out loud. The reason I say out loud is because it actually helps you memorize better. After reading it out loud, I want you to compare what you said back to the original statement. And then if there are any errors in your recitation, you do the process over again. After you're done, move on to the next explanation. And after memorizing the first page, you recite the entire first page again. Then improve if there are any mistakes. And then you move on to the next page. The day after, I want you to recite everything you memorized from yesterday. And then start to memorize new content again. This process repeats until you have memorized every single thing. As I said, this is a very tedious method, but it's the only method I know and continue to implement that consistently guarantees me full marks. By memorizing these notes, they will ensure that you get 100% of the content correct. Now you've come to the right place. You have two choices when it comes to doing the IB. One, do this all by yourself, guessing what will work and learning through trial and error. Or two, have someone who's done this time and time again, who's gotten IB 45, who's helped tons of other students achieve 7s just like you, where I can help you, guide you, and mentor you along the way to help make sure you get the results you want and get into your dream university. If you said option 2, I'd love to introduce you to my course, Scholars Pact, where I provide you shortcut methods to easily get 7s in your tests, live feedback within 24 hours on your work and questions, group live calls, and resources such as past papers, past school tests, and extracted past paper unit questions to guarantee you get your deserved 7. And if you feel like this is something you want to do, make sure to check out the link down in the description below. If not, no problem. Either way, I just want to help you succeed in doing this. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications, because from now on, I'll be uploading 3 videos a week on study tips, IB and high school related content that you do not want to miss out on, because these will drastically help you in your educational journey. I want to help every single one of you reach your full potential, so let's do this together. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go.